Hello, I'm Rod Walton, Content Director for Clarion Events here at DTECH 2020 in San Antonio. And I'm here with Edward Kamiab, who is Director of Sales for Scott Manufacturing and Engineering. And Edward, can you tell us a little bit about Scott Manufacturing and Engineering?
Thank you, Rod. Yes, Scott Manufacturing Engineering, aka Scott Engineering, they've been around for more than 50 years. Initially, the company was founded to provide pad-mounted capacitor banks, but since then we have evolved to different products: junction cabinets, fuse cabinets, disconnect cabinets, and overhead pad-mount and substation capacitor banks.
And what makes Scott Manufacturing and Engineering, Scott Engineering, unique?
So in Scott Engineering, we don't sell products to the customers, we provide solutions. And our aim is to provide something that is exact fit to the customer's issues or customer's needs. We do in-house engineering. We provide 3D models for the customers before we even make the cabinet. And with the help of the customer, we provide solution that would fit exact match to the customer's needs. And with that, our hope is that the customer would take our solution and make it their standard offering as a material code, and we start making those products for them going forward.
So Edward, tell us about why customers should choose Scott Engineering.
Well, Scott Engineering is employee-owned company, so everyone takes pride to what we do and what we deliver to the customers. We are also a minority business entity, and we have our ISO 2015 certification. So all these expertise, we are a true custom solution provider for the utilities.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I'm Rod Walton with Clarion Events at DTECH 2020 with Edward Kamiab of Scott Manufacturing and Engineering. And Edward is going to show a demonstration of some of their products here.
Yeah, I'm standing right next to a typical cabinet that we make for our customers. It's a capacitor bank. We don't manufacture the components. We use the components per customer specification. But when we manufacture our cabinets, they're very superior in that we take our time in producing these cabinets. They're all welded construction. There's no bolts that hold the cabinet together. So when we prepare our cabinets for paint system, we media blast it, and we apply primer that is used in military to apply to the tanks, and the outer layer is to protect the primer. Now, before we apply the outer layer of paint, which is done by hand, by the way, we go through and we seal all the crevices. And this is to prevent any water intrusion or contaminants that could result in making the cabinet rust or fail prematurely. So with that, we also are proud of this paint system, that it is graffiti proof, and I would like to show you a demo of that. So Ernie, our president, is going to demonstrate what we mean that our paint system is graffiti proof. Go ahead, Ernie. Just a little bit of goof off, and that was a paint that was applied with a spray paint, as most of the cabinets get painted out. And you just spray it a couple of times with goof off, and it all comes off. In addition to cabinets, we also manufacture overhead racks, both welded aluminum and bolted steel. And we do use a variety of different capacitors and switches per the customer's specification. And now I'm going to show you our enclosure for sectionalizers. Here's a typical sectionalizer that we custom manufactured for our local utility, in that they had a bigger vault opening than standard sectionalizers would cover. So we added additional features to it that would now cover the whole entire vault, and it would help the customer prevent removing the vault and putting a smaller vault just to be able to install this enclosure. For more information, I'm Ed Kamiab with Scott Engineering at www.scott-eng.com. But before we go, I would like to show you something. Please try this with the competitor cabinet and tell me if our cabinets are superior or not. Thank you very much.